Hi, it's Mr. Kane here, and now we're going to start looking at electrical circuits, and in particular how to quickly draw one. So the shorthand that we use, or the symbols and things that we use to draw a circuit. So something like this here, what does this actually mean? What's going on? What are these funny squiggly lines and round circles and other bits and pieces? What is this? So let's look at a simple circuit. There's one there. So what have we got in this circuit? Cell, a lamp, and a switch. We might say a battery instead of a cell, but that's what it is. So what have we got? Where's the cell? That's it there. That's providing the electrical push to move the electrons around the wires. We've got a lamp, and that's going to take the energy that the electrons are carrying and convert it into light energy so we can see in the dark. And there's a switch that opens or closes the circuit, or stops the electrons from flowing, or it closes and allows them to flow because it completes the circuit. So to make the whole circuit, all these things here, they're connected with the wires. So in this case we've got a red, a blue and a green wire connecting the various components of the circuit. So it's a simple circuit. So it's a pain to draw this whole thing with the pictures and bits and pieces and colours and stuff. So we've developed a quicker, shorter way of doing it, just using some symbols. So let's have a look at converting this picture into a circuit diagram. That's it there. It's the same thing, but done with the circuit symbols. So what do we have? We have that thing there. That is your cell or your battery. Okay, so this thing here is drawn using that symbol there. What else we got? We've got the lamp. So here's our lamp. So instead of drawing that, we draw that symbol there. And what else we got? We've got that thing there. That's a switch. So instead of drawing this thing here, we've got that there. Okay, so there's the switch. Now this thing here, that's actually an open switch because it's open this way. But you can draw the same thing, but if the line goes across here and joins those two spots, we now have a closed switch which allows the current to flow. The open switch, as it's drawn here, breaks the circuit so current won't flow. So in our circuit diagram that we've got up here, because we've got an open switch here, the light won't be on. We'll have to close the switch to allow the current to flow around it. Okay, and the pink things, they're the wires. Okay, so here we've got this thing here, but that's the wires there. And this is where your ruler comes in handy, because wires are always drawn with straight lines and right angle corners, and they shouldn't cross each other, and they're drawn as ruled straight lines. So what other symbols have we got? So we've met the cell. If we join several cells together, we've got a battery. There's your switch. That's an open switch, but remember, if the line goes across here, we have a closed switch. You can draw either of them. There's our lamp. There's a bell or a buzzer. Don't use that one too often, but it's there just in case. We'll be measuring things within the circuit. We're measuring the amps within the circuit. We use an ammeter for that, so how fast the electricity is flowing past. We have a voltmeter, how much energy the electrons are carrying. We might use a motor in the circuit somewhere to do something, make a fan go or something. So that's a motor. We'll have something like that. That's a resistor. It slows down the flow of the current going through things. Some things you need to slow current down for, so you'll have a resistor in there. There's a very similar symbol that you might use as well. Now, if this here has a straight line through it, well, it's not very straight, but if it's a straight line through it, then you don't have a resistor, you have a fuse if it has a line through it. No line through it, it's a resistor. Now there's also another kind of resistor which we draw with the arrow across it like that. That's a variable resistor, and you commonly use those things in things like light dimmers or volume controls. So they are probably the most common symbols that you'll use. There are a whole heap of others, and if you become an electrician you'll need to learn a whole heap more. But that's the basic run through symbols and how to put them together in a nice circuit. Straight lines, rule the lines for the wires. They have to join, have to touch in the corners so that you complete the circuit, and switches can be open or closed. Okay, so that's electrical circuits. Quick introduction, and I hope that has been helpful.